All right, we should be live. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday, January 7th, 3:28 p.m. and about -1 degree Celsius here at Riverdale Park East in the Riverdale neighborhood. All right, we should be live. All right, I got the audio working. Marissa's here. Marie Palmer, Sanjay, operator, Maroof, Cam, Lewis says, love your channel. Thank you. Harjot, Himani, Hedegis, Gordon, Zach McNally, Mark D, Jellybean is here, Lise Fox, Eileen Dover, thanks, and everyone else who subsequently joins in. I'm just going to check one of my settings here. I was out making a video. And I wasn't intending on going live today, but it seemed like kind of a fun atmosphere. So I pulled out some of the live streaming gear. Yes, we finally got snow last night. Not a lot of snow, but it's cold enough that it has stuck around. These aren't the best conditions for this, but here, I'm just gonna move some things around my pocket. We'll get up and get moving in a second. I did get one video recorded yesterday. And that, I think, I'm not going to post that one tomorrow. I think that'll be coming up in a few days from now. Let me just get my gloves on. I'll get a peek at the chat in a moment. Clear out the old nostrils. I'm not sledding, but some people might be sledding. And just a friendly reminder, I do go live on this channel about 3-4 times a week. So do subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified the next time I go live. I'm probably going live later tonight as well on the Johnny Stumbles channel at 8 p.m. So you know what to do. Head over there. Yeah, not a lot of snow, just a few centimeters, but enough that this has started to happen. Whoop, I got the camera on zoom. There's that. Sorry, my camera is mucking about at that awesome view of the skyline. This guy attempting to walk down. Cam is here. Cam, this is Tobogganing. Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer. Steve Grant, channel member Steve Grant. Jay Smith, we've had a lot of new channel members join. Later this week, I think I'll update the ending credits. I normally do that every 2 weeks. There goes someone not doing too well. But I'll update the ending credits to the videos. Oh, it looks like my camera lens is all mucked up. Come on, get back into focus. There we go. Jack Randall says finally some of the white stuff. Let's watch these kids. Go, go. Little do they know, thousands of people will see them. Oh, they chickened out. Dope. Oh, nuts to you. But this is Riverdale Park East. Yeah, obviously more powder would be nice. But what I'm gonna do is we'll meander around here for a bit, then I'll cross over to the other Riverdale Park on the other side. Come on, just go. We're waiting, we're waiting. Go, go. It's a whole lot of finally. Go, go. Vivian Johnson is here. What a gorgeous view. Were you a crazy carpet person? I was a GT snow racer kind of person. Yes, AJ, I already mentioned I'll be going live on the Johnny Stumbles channel. I was debating just doing a second video from here or going live. I thought, why not? Welcome to your local toboggan hill. Check the hill for hazards, kneel or sit in your toboggan, make sure your route is clear, toboggan down the center of the hill. Helmets are recommended. Use at your own risk. If we had like a proper snowfall, this place would be absolutely mobbed. But we're already at 280 viewers. Thanks for tuning in. But you can see way off in the distance. Let me get my zoom on here. There's another big toboggan hill on the other side, straight ahead. So we're gonna head over there. This looks like a good idea. Hey, Petrus, we're just dilly-dallying around here. Should I take it and go down? And then I'm going to make my way over to a subway station. I don't know how long this will be. Lise Fox, $24.99 with the super chat. Thank you so much. Celebrate their first super on a live stream. Are they ready to go? Thank you so much for the $24.99. Happy wintry snow day to you. I'm just waiting for this group beside me to start going down. There we go. They're making it. As Borat would say, great success. Some more people going down. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lise. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I was just having some Momo up on Danforth. Stephen Chung says, hey Johnny, just wondering about how old you are. You're a fan of me and I'm absolutely hilarious. I don't intentionally try to be funny, but thank you. My age has two numbers in it, a 3 and a 4. I will accept whatever order you put them in. Skywalking is here. Let's keep slowly moving over to this side of the hill.
My favorite sprint. Yes, sprint in Canada is not big.
Oh, there's another one embarking down the hill. Lee says I did not. Well, I hope I got it right. I just did a walk down by the Bain Co-ops. Someone had mentioned I should do that. And I was going to continue all the way through the park, except I had to go to the bathroom, so I stopped recording. Skywalker says I'm 34. Well, that's one of the two accepted answers. All right. But it is so nice just to see people out enjoying the snow. This is long overdue. Most winters, you wouldn't see this kind of crowd out with this little snow. This just wouldn't have been a big deal, but we have not had anything at all even close to this winter. These things always go disappointingly slow, these little plastic chairs. Reeboks Pro, congrats on turning 2 on your next birthday. Should I go down the hill and risk being a human bowling pin? But if you're wondering where I am, this is Riverdale Park East on the east side of downtown. We're about to cross the Don River and head to the west side, or rather, well, the west side of the Don River, but into downtown, which is straight ahead. Well, that kid, I think he swerved to avoid someone. I might be in the danger zone here. I'm going to have to keep my head on a swivel. This is one of the better sledding hills in the city. Yeah, the other side is a bit steeper, but it's also shorter. But if you went diagonally, it might be a little bit better. Why does Riverdale have a big hill? This used to be a landfill, actually. I am standing on top of garbage. Those green poles at the top of the hill are actually venting gas. One of the earlier plans for the Sky Dome was for it to be located here. But we're going to walk over to the other Riverdale and then I'll make my way to a subway station. Philip says needs proper sleds with metal runners, sanded smooth to go faster. I am not wearing boots or waterproof anything. Just got trail shoes on. But the snow's not deep enough for that really to be a concern. Here's what we're navigating this with. And merino wool socks. And we're at 419 viewers, just 14 minutes into the stream. Thank you guys. Forklift Freddy says he's 92 and would love to go tobogganing again. We used to use waxed banana boxes to go down the hill. That sounds like it would be fast. Terry BC, how about a tour of Toronto Islands this afternoon? By the time I got there, it would be black outside. There would be no daylight. Plus, with the limited ferry service, I'm going to hard pass on that. Yeah, Riverdale Farm is over on the other side as well. There's a much smaller hill to toboggan down. Yeah, as I mentioned, I bet this place would not be busy at all if we were having a normal winter. People would not get excited about this level of snow, but we've been starved. Daniel says, longtime viewer from near Queensway and Royal York. come by again sometime. I do have a planned walk of the Queensway. And then what I was thinking of doing was heading down to the Humber Bay shores after and doing a live stream. That area is particularly nice when things are starting to freeze over. Cold, that makes for an interesting live stream. Got to be careful. You don't want to step in something like this. Jelly Bean says Humber Bay is awesome. Yeah, I think Brad Palmer is a fan of that area. He's requested a live stream there before. I put up that community post asking for suggestions of walks and videos. I'm going to try to tackle some of those later this week. Yeah, there's a paved trail. If my feet aren't getting wet, there's nothing wrong with walking through the snow. Dominic says, hi everyone, in 13 days you will be overseas. You may or may not be the only one who will be overseas in 13 days. I've announced it, but I have 2 trips planned. 2 trips booked. Reeboks Pro. Just go to that community post I made. Unfortunately, the restroom here is closed. The City of Toronto has a nasty habit of closing their public restrooms way too long. They should really be open year-round. The city has this dumb idea that people don't need to go to the bathroom when it gets cold out. And there's where the old Riverdale Hospital used to be. Now it's Sinai Health. It used to be Bridgepoint Health. It's not an extension of Mount Sinai. Is this Montreal? No. No, it is not. That is the Don Valley Parkway straight ahead. I will be back in a second. Don't ask what I'm doing, but enjoy this winter review. Sorry about that, folks. I saw a cyclist with a broken down bicycle that needed attention, so I just went and helped fix it. wet wipes by any chance? No, but I have hand sanitizer. Whoops. All right, the bicycle has been repaired. Awesome. We may continue. City Nights, $5. This is a distraction for the piss break to make it less awkward. City Nights, I was fixing a bicycle. I appreciate the $5 all the same, and if that's what it takes to get more of those, maybe we'll have more bicycle repair sessions, but thank you so much. No, I couldn't think of anything more clever than that. All right. Sandy says, I rock. Thank you. So this is the spot where I finished recording my last video. We're crossing from the west side or the east side into downtown. There's the Don Valley Parkway. Bill Johnson says live stream. And there's the look south. There we go, Jenny K. Have you seen a man about a horse? The Don Recreational Trail is closed just below here. I'm not sure when it's going to reopen, but there's the Don River. That's kind of a neat view. Make sure I had this weird feeling that my backpack wasn't fully done up, but it was. All right, let's head over to the other side. And we're at over 500 viewers now. Thank you. That's Bayview Avenue. So there's a lot of corridors here. You've got Bayview Avenue with bike lanes, a rail corridor, the Don Rec Trail, the Don River, and the infamous Don Valley parking lot. But we are no longer in Riverdale. This is the very eastern edge of downtown in the Cabbage Town neighborhood. Ooh, this is quite slippery down here. Riverdale Park, Wellesley Street, 1 kilometer, Sherburne 1.7, U of T 3.3. You know, I feel safer on the snow than I do on the asphalt, where I'm more likely to hit a patch of ice and wipe out. At least if I wipe out here, I won't crack my head open. Off in the bottom part of Riverdale Park West here is basically one large dog park. I used to play softball at this field, and I once cranked one onto Bayview Avenue and hit a car. The backstop doesn't overhang enough. And I guess the fence on the side, if you really pull it, you can rope one onto the road. And that's exactly what I did. Mike Landry, $2. Thank you, Mike Landry, for the $2. Much appreciated, sir. Good to see you here. Yeah, there's like an Uber Eats guy on a bicycle going through the park. Come to Mississauga, you salt everything. That makes for annoying videos, because when I'm walking, all you hear is the crunch of the salt. Also, salt is quite bad for not just the environment, but a lot of the animals. That kid was flying down. Sheena Roberts, £5 towards a warm drink. Thank you, Sheena Roberts. A warm drink it shall be. Thank you for the £5. Thank you very much. I actually watched a British movie last night. It's kind of interesting. The name was How to Have a Certain 3-Letter Word. Oh, my shoes look wet. But no signs of frostbite yet. This is a steeper but shorter run than the other side. Well, they're flying. I need some Bessies. I'm quite happy with the Ultras here. I do have a pair of Merrell waterproof boots that I wear when it gets really bad. If not, I'm more of a shoe guy. Don't really need the waterproof stuff in weather like this. There's the worst part of sledding. Whoops, I thought I had my camera on zoom. That kid not moving very fast. Thank you, Falcom Scott. That was a pretty impressive run. That guy's going way out there. I've enjoyed the days of sledding as a child. I'll come back here, hopefully if I'm not away and we get a really big snowfall. This is really the most entertaining place to be to see this. You got 2 parks and 2 hills for the price of one. Oh, look at that. Proper GT snow racer. They lost a glove. Well, Mark D gifted 5 channel memberships. Terry BC, Uncle Buck, Ari Nakchu, Nate D, and Mandeep Singh. Holy Toledo. More brand new channel members courtesy of Mark D. Thank you so much, Mark D, for the channel memberships. Last live stream, I think we had 15 donated. So there are a lot of new channel members. If you are one of the new members, you can check out the community tab in YouTube for my monthly update posts, as well as links to the members' exclusive videos. If you're a member of Patreon instead, you can just log into Patreon and see that. But thank you so much, Mark D. Watching those 3 dogs and their booties make their way down might be as interesting as anything we see today. Lisa, what's supposed to happen on Tuesday? Falcom says, don't let Ken snipe you again. I tried to avoid it. You saw me all run across the street. Oh, let's go to the top of the hill. We'll dilly-dally here for a few more minutes, and then we'll get moving. Nate D says I should stream on Twitch too. No, because you can't simul stream. Well, you can, but not if you're partnered on Twitch. And Twitch as a platform is really going downhill. It just makes more sense for me to stay on the superior platform. I used to do some Twitch streams. Also done a little bit of TikTok before. Wait for this person to go down. Oh, is this guy gonna knock this kid down? No. Like a bowling pin. Gotta be careful. I do not like walking on the paved path here. It is covered in ice and slippery. What's cool about this hill, I guess, is this path goes down, so if you don't want to tackle the bigger, steeper hill, you can just go down on this end. Or you can go up to the top. Is this the Johnny Slide stream? I don't think so. All right, is that it for our sledding? Are we done with the Winter Wonderland stuff? Time to march into the city. As mentioned, this is the Cabbage Town neighborhood Greetings, Pine Sol. So we started off over on that hill. On camera. Right in the center of the shot. This is where I started streaming today. And this is a gorgeous little street here in Cabbage Town. So that is it for the Riverdale Park sledding action. Greetings, Gertej. I saw exactly one snowman today. I saw it at Withrow Park, and that'll be in an upcoming video. Whoops. But if you're just tuning in and you're wondering where the sledding is, you can go back to the start of the stream or watch it on the replay. And I went by the Bain Co-op apartments earlier. And this is the Spruce Co-op straight ahead. I don't know, Cabbage Town seems like a nice neighborhood in these conditions. Maybe we'll wander through here a bit more. It'd be cool if there's a little GT snow racer with sirens on it hanging off the bike rack on that car. So we've made it to Carlton Street. That's where the top of the hill is. The farm/public zoo is just over there. No, I will not be on vacation tomorrow. Where'd you get that idea? But I think maybe Tuesday morning, instead of posting a video, we'll do a live stream. Dirk G in the house. In the Toronto Necropolis, one of the oldest cemeteries, and where you'll find the burial spot of Jack Layton. It's just over there. Yeah, it's a bit more wintry looking Jelly Bean. All right, let's walk along Winchester. When I did my Christmas lights Cabbage Town walk, I went up to Wellesley. Let's take this maybe over to Parliament Street. But this neighborhood features North America's largest continuous collection of Victorian-style homes. Just posing. There's a lot of people out with cameras. This is a very picturesque neighborhood. It's a little big for a workers' cottage style home. But along those lines, these are gorgeous. You'll notice a lot of homes here have heritage plaques on them. Hello, hidden jackpots. So this is the northeast end of downtown in Cabbage Town. And this is Sackville Street.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you, Matt. It seemed a bit more like a public park and residential street kind of day, given the snowfall. I've seen a disturbing amount of cars today with the windows cleared off, but a lot of snow on the roof. If that is you, do not be an asshole. Wipe all the snow off your car, not just your windshield. And it shouldn't have to be explained why you have to do that. Yeah, guys, I can't see all the chats. They go by pretty fast. I'm reading them off of this tiny screen. I do my best. There's the Winchester Street Theater in an old church. You know what? Let's go down here. This looks really picturesque. We'll take this down to the next street and then I'll wander over to Parliament. Some Montreal style walk-ups. You not see a lot of that in the city. This one looks like a big estate. Oh, that building has been converted into apartments. A lot of beautiful old Victorian homes here. Crazy says so I can stream with the DJI. Yeah, I prefer it over the phone, but if it were snowing or raining, I might just use the iPhone. But I signed up for the Samsung event January 17th. I think will be the day I place my order for the S24 Ultra. Dram Good Whiskey, $13.99. Have a coffee on you. That's a damn good whiskey, but Dram Good Whiskey. Thank you so much for the $13.99. There will, in fact, be a very warm drink coming up, either in the stream or right after the stream. It's not the coldest day, but it's definitely hot chocolate or coffee weather. Here's what I'm talking about. This Toyota owner, they clear off their windshield. Cool, but they don't clear the roof off the hood of their car, which, pardon my French, makes them assholes. It doesn't take much for that to blow off their car and temporarily blind the driver behind them. And on a highway or something, that can definitely lead to deadly results. Don't do this. Don't be like this schmuck. Of course, I'm assuming that they cleared off their windshield. Maybe someone else did that. Here's someone else. There's just too much of this nonsense. Take the snow off all of your car. How hard is it? You have a brush. Someone else, look at this Toyota, same shit. Lazy ass people. And again, this Buick. Anyone who drives knows what I'm talking about. These people are the worst. Marg, $5 for a snack to go with all those drinks. Thank you, Marg, for the $5. Thank you so much. What should I have for a snack? I'm undecided on that, but thank you, Marge. Be a good Samaritan and key the side of the car. There's another person. That's the driver. I don't want to be that person yelling at people in public, but you can inadvertently kill somebody by doing that. Anywho, we're going south down Parliament Street. Ottawa, this year it's very early. I don't have many plans to go elsewhere just yet. At least in Canada. Chris says yell at her. Red Sea Hookah Lounge. Is the Metro Theater still open on Bloor Street? That's a good question. Johnny would have been great as a traffic cop. You can always tell which people are inconsiderate by the ones who defend the actions of the inconsiderate people. Like you see an idiot riding their e-bike on the sidewalk and people are like, it's not that bad. At least they're not in the road. It's like, oh, you have just outed yourself. Thank you. Anywho. It's funny, as soon as I say that, what do we see? Hopefully this isn't it and we get hit with some bigger snowfalls later this year. Robert Armstrong, $2 to lazy ass people everywhere. Robert Armstrong. Thank you so much, Robert. Lazy and inconsiderate, I guess, but the vast majority of people are good. You'll notice the vast majority of cars are cleared off and people are driving carefully and cautiously. Just a reminder, this is the safest big city in Canada. Stats don't lie. Chris Mill says, be right back, gotta clean off my truck. But this is the main commercial drag in Parliament. Bill Johnson says, worst wing machine ever. Goni says, rocking the gray toque. Yeah, we are rocking the merino wool toque today. I got this from Mommy Claus. Mark Lang is here. Greetings, Mark Lang. All right, guys, where should I go? I'm gonna make my way west. Maybe we should cut through a few more residential streets. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go kind of in a zigzag. I'll make my way west, and then whenever we see a residential street, we'll go south. And then I'll go west again, and then south. We'll do a little mix of city and residential. I really just wanted to show off the sledding at the start of this one. There's Regent Park. Go west, life is peaceful there in the open air. One of my favorite karaoke songs. If you ever see me in a karaoke room and I'm in control of picking a song, you can bet your ass they'll be Pet Shop Boys. Another band I might put on is Pulp. But no, I cannot sing to save my life, so you're unlikely to ever be subjected to that, fortunately. Okay, first residential street. We are making a left. But this is west on Gerrard Street. So south of Carlton Street to the north of here is Cabbage Town. North of Carlton Street is St. James Town. I think officially the neighborhood is St. James Town, Cabbage Town. can see on the sign there, Old Cabbage Town. Let's head down Berkeley. Taking some more Cabbage Town vibes. Although it's kind of a different feeling on the west side of Parliament Street. So I'm missing some of your chats here. I like to do common karaoke like common people. Have I ever been to Vancouver? Only on a long layover. I watched Action Kid when he went to Vancouver. I like that crunch. This big public school on the left. Kind of an odd looking tree. Love and Joy is so exhausted they did some chores, but it's likely due to the floor. Sorry to hear. Almond says, what is my next travel destination? That is unknown to everyone but about 4 people. But the one after that is known by channel members and Patreon supporters who watched the video where I revealed it. Next time I'm in Niagara, I don't know when that'll be. Any plan to do a live stream when I'm overseas? Yes. I think I'll be a little more focused on live streams and a little less focused on doing pre-recorded videos on my upcoming travels. Pre-recorded stuff tends to do well for a video or two whenever I go somewhere far, and then it tails off. Although the Korea stuff held up pretty well. And the airport stuff always does well. Oh, that is neat. Nice decorations in front of that home. So this should be Dundas Street. And the next major street we'll cross south of here should be Shooter. So we will go west on Dundas and then south on the next residential street. But yeah, on the big trip I'm going on, I'll be doing some live streams. I'm also going to get some dental work done. Oh, look at this guy. Awesome. So welcome to Dundas Street East. I said I'd go left at the next residential street, but I think that'll be Ontario Street. We could do that one, but that one's going to spit us out at Moss Park. Well, so will Ontario Street, but let's just do Ontario Street. Andy Wood says changing the name of Dundas is a waste of money. Fortunately, that's on the back burner right now. And I think there's rising opposition to renaming Dundas Square. Oops, did we forget to consult the public on this? No biking or skateboarding. Oh no. So you can inline skate there? Ontario Street comes to an end at Moss Park up ahead, but it resumes on the other side. Is there more snow in the forecast? I don't know. But you can notice the style of homes is different. At least on one side of the street. And the stream has crossed the 1 hour mark. 1 hour and 844 viewers. Holy smokes, thank you guys. Just a reminder, if you're not sick of me, I'll be going live tonight, I think at 8 p.m. over on the Johnny Stumbles channel. I don't have anything planned for that stream yet. I think we're just gonna wing it. And if you want to be notified when my next live stream is here, just hit the subscribe button and the bell. I go live on this channel 3-4 times a week. Terry BC says we got snow coming on Tuesday. I think it's kind of far out to trust a forecast anything more than a day out. There were so many times during the summer where the forecast would be like rain later today, thunderstorm, and then nothing. I'd get all excited. Yay, we're gonna do a big thunderstorm video. Virtual World says edible night. There's an idea. Could do that. If I can get tomorrow's video edited and squared away before the stream, I could pop an edible. So we've made it to Shooter Streets. Let's see if the police car stops at the crosswalk for me. Well, they had no choice. All right, let's just go straight through Moss Park here. Let's skip the whole go west to go south thing. Walking through the Moss Park Apartments. I don't think I've ever live streamed from this part before. Black Cat is here. Thank you again for all those gifted channel memberships. And if you remember the TV show Kim's Convenience, there's the storefront that they used for the exterior shots of that show. The interior, of course, looks nothing like what it did on the show. And I think this whole building, including the convenience store, is for sale. But there's the famous Kim's Convenience. All right, and Sherburne and Queen is just over there. But maybe we'll just keep heading south down Ontario Street to Adelaide. Yes, it's quite common for the streets to be this quiet on this side of downtown. Let's get off the road. Any construction fans out there? Yeah, I watched like the first season of Kim's Convenience. I never got super duper into it. What streetcar line is here? The 501 King or Queen.
Route 501 be Queen replacement bus, eastbound towards Broadview.
But there's all kinds of Queen replacement buses. Thanks to the Ontario Line construction. The 506 streetcar along Queen, the 506 Carlton streetcar. I think you'll see all the streetcar numbers pretty much on all the streetcar lines. It's so convoluted and messed up. It's hard to know what's what anymore. This is Adelaide Street coming up. Sorry, Richmond Street. I noticed it was westbound. I'm like, Adelaide is eastbound, dummy. And you would think crossing a one-way street only requires you to look one way, but you'll see the odd dumbass on a bicycle going the wrong way. Hey, bike lane closed. The sidewalk. Oh, it looks like there's a new bike lane open. You see the financial district off in the distance. Yeah, Falcom. The construction never ends. Look at this muck. There's someone on their bike, opting not to ride in the bike lane. We've hit Sherburne Street, so let's go south here for a block. The bike lanes are holding up okay. It's not terrible or anything. Yes, this is the DJI Pocket 3 I'm live streaming with. And we are on the east side of downtown. I always like the weird looks people give when they notice I'm holding a camera on a stick. Studio City North. So this is Adelaide Street coming up. We'll head west for another block and then go south. So at this rate, it's looking like I'll end up at King or Union Station. You get a pretty neat view of the financial district, I think, along Adelaide Street to the right here. Or at least Scotia Plaza. Chatty Cathy's here. Black Cat, 5 more channel memberships. Black Cat. Holy smokes. Earlier in the stream, Mark D donated 5 channel memberships. Jack Randall. Last one, 207. Christian Hansen. Nicole 10 Lin. And Kevin the Chronics Bongs Russ. All gifted channel memberships courtesy of Black Cat. I think that is 20 in total you have now given. So you all now have a 1-month channel membership and you'll get the little badge beside your name. I think it'll give you the option to renew or not at the end of the month. But thank you so much, Black Hat. That is 20 now that you've given. I think you gave 5 or 10 on the last stream. You also gave 5 or 10 the stream before that. Again, if you're new to channel membership, check out the community tab for the exclusive members posts. I'm definitely going to have to redo the ending credits of my video and update it with all the new channel members. Black Hat says 40. Yeah, just recently you've given 20, but in total you gave some more before that as well, right? Thank you. Thank you very much. I do have a new exclusive video for channel members and Patreon supporters. I just have to press the magic button. I was going to do that yesterday, but I ended up uploading a Johnny Stumbles video instead. I'm also going to try something new in terms of how I publish the members video. I'm going to try to do it within Patreon and within YouTube. We'll see how that goes, just as an experiment. Black Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? 10 more channel memberships. Matt Bros, Ryzen Nav, Purple Panda, Michael K, A Girl, Sam, Fiona Dyer, Grape Jello, John Nicholson, Fernando Loria. Holy Toledo. I have no words, but thank you so much, Black Cat. You're a fan of the community, but it is everyone in the chat who makes it an awesome community. Whoops, I'm trying to flip this up. Along with the help of our trusty moderators. But welcome to channel membership, new channel members. And thank you, Black Hat. You have now gifted 10,000 channel memberships. That's a feature that YouTube copied from Twitch, and it's kind of a fun feature. There's that money view. And there's a really cool Belgian restaurant, I think, coming up called the Petit Déjeuner. By the way, on that last live stream I did, I stopped at the Hem Social and had some pho. I never do mukbang, but I ate a bowl of pho at the end of the live stream. And the guy working there recognized me, and we chatted after a while, and he ended up giving me a delicious dessert. I had a deep fried banana and vanilla ice cream dessert. Did it just happen again? Black had 5 more memberships. 5 more. Do we even have enough people watching to get these memberships? Jonathan, Brett Mallon, Digital Man Dave, Shaker Joseph. Thank you so much, Blackhead. And Chris199, I just joined your Patreon. Thanks for the content. Holy cow, Blackhead, again, thank you for spoiling me and strengthening the community here. That is, I have no words for that. And Chris joining Patreon. Thank you, Chris. Patreon. Not everyone likes to feed their credit card information to the YouTube beast. Patreon is just another platform outside of YouTube, but you get the same monthly exclusive video and update post. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Blackhead. You don't get the badges, but you do get the ability to send me a DM directly. So there's some differences between the two, but I'm just happy if anyone watches. I'm even happier if you like or dislike the stream. But this place can be quite busy. The last time I walked by here, it was lined up. It's got a very European vibe to it. Oh, there's someone in there looking out at me. Going, who's this dummy with the camera? As we continue west. Let's just stay on King West for another block or two. Thank you so much, Blackhead. So if I stayed on King, we'd be going to King Station, but maybe we'll set our sights on Union Station where I can grab a coffee and use the facilities. Mark D asking if everyone's a member now. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Random stop to look at art. Let's head down to Yonge and Dundas. There's been so much Dundas Square. I think Union Station will be a little better. It's possible to get Yonge and Dundas fatigue. That would be like a, well, I'm not going to say that, but people of a certain other city always going to the same place. Gordon Freeman is not looking forward to going to work. I guess a lot of people might be going back from the holidays tomorrow. I remember one of the last companies I worked at, things were kind of smooth sailing throughout the holidays. I'd always want to work through Christmas because there was never that much to do and the office was kind of empty. It's a very relaxed environment, but this would have been the week where things get crazy and everyone is catching up. So this would have been the good week to go away. Find the person you like the least and set your at office to tell people to contact them. But we are heading west on Front Street here, on the north side of Front Street. Yep, that's the famous St. Lawrence Market. I think voted the best market of its kind in North America by a random poll I forget. It's definitely better than that one in Seattle everyone boasts about. Yeah, notice how much drier the sidewalks are here. Jack Randall is off to help a cyclist. Yeah, we're still over 900 viewers. Thank you, everyone. There's the Flatiron building straight ahead. Maybe I'll get out and do a winter e-bike ride. This week. It's been a while since I've been out on the e-bike. And big fat tire moving e-bike should be able to handle this pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna keep walking as we get past this commercial music here. There's the Flatiron. And a great little pub down here. $8 house pints. I went to Grazie in Midtown last night, a very popular Italian restaurant. Excellent food. For some reason, I had it in my head that it was kind of overrated all these years. I'd only been there a few times. But I went back and quite enjoyed it. Speaking of excellent, there is Sukhothai. Is that the office of the CFL, the Canadian Football League? Neat. Or a CFL office. It's the backside of the Flatiron building. And we're in Berksey Park. Some people might debate the pronunciation of that. It's amazing in the dog fountain park how yellow the snow is on the ground. There's been a lot of bicycle repairs going on in this park. There's the famous dog fountain. That's going to be neat to see the view of that new CIBC Square tower going up from here.
It's okay, got it out. We got it out.
These dogs are rocking their scarves from the winter. Is that a St. Bernard? Is Red Path Sugar still operating on Lakeshore? Yes. Spent our New Year's right next to Sugar Beach. In fact, my first walk of 2024 went right by the Red Path Sugar Refinery. I think it's either Red Path or Atlantic, the two sugar companies. If you ever go buy sugar from the grocery store, it'll always be one of those two. All right, let's close if you ever wonder what I look like live streaming. There it is. Black Cat, we are. I've been downtown for a while, ever since I crossed the Don River. Anywhere west of the Don River, south of Bloor, north of the Toronto Islands, and east of Bathurst Street, you could say is downtown. There's Meridian Hall. I would actually not really consider the islands downtown personally. I think officially it is, but I would say north of the lakeshore itself. But to people out of town, a lot of them consider where I live downtown. I'm like, no, Yonge and Eglinton is not. There's the Hockey Hall of Fame. So we are at Yonge Street. So I'm on the east side of downtown, but in a short moment I'll be on the west side of downtown. There's a look north up Yonge Street. The Hockey Hall of Fame used to be an exhibition place. I haven't been to this one, but I've been to the old one. And I think the building it was in was torn down to make way for BMO Field, home of the Argos and FC. Someone sent me a kind of nasty Instagram DM once saying, how come every time you mention BMO Field, you say it's home of the Argos and FC? You should say FC first, since it was built as a soccer stadium. And I never really put any thought into that or cared. But ever since I got that email, or that message, I've decided to always mention the Argos first, just in case that person is watching. If it bugs you so much, let it continue to bug you. Technically, the statement is true. It is home to the Argos and the FC. I think soccer fans stopped being salty about that a long time ago, but someone still is. Here's BCE Place. Or Brookfield, as it's now called. A. Peter says Brookfield Place on the right. Yeah, fabulous lobby in that building. Jelly Bean says I never DM people and bug them. Yeah, my Instagram is like a graveyard of unread DMs. What's that pointy thing? That is the CNN Space Needle, eh? But I will say, if you're a photographer, the sky tonight is absolutely fantastic. I don't think this live stream is doing this justice. There's a look at the South Core. There's someone tweaking out over there, but that is a gorgeous, gorgeous looking sky. Reebok says Brookfield also has a great food court. One that recently saw the McDonald's get replaced by a Burger King. And that McDonald's was always rammed. I'm guessing Burger King came along and offered to pay much more for the lease and muscled them out of their position or their spot. But that's a gorgeous, gorgeous sky tonight. It's like a subtle blue, a lot of contrast with the clouds. I don't really know what the hell I'm talking about, but I know it's damn nice. Jennifer Gala wishes she were here with her Sony FX30. Whoa, look at this asshole. Nice driving. Lisa says, fancy words, dude. Every time I hear dude, I think of Michelle Tanner on Full House. We'll keep the camera panned up at this really neat view of the tower. I say that as I lower the camera. But we are here in front of Union Station. I'm glad I live streamed today. I was thinking I wouldn't. But I'll probably take tomorrow off of live streaming. But tonight, 8 p.m., Johnny Stumbles. There will be a live stream. So head over to that channel, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified. And this one, if you want to be notified of my next live stream here on YouTube on this channel, subscribe and hit the bell as well. Like or dislike. Huge thanks to our mods for keeping things running smoothly during the live stream, and thank you to Mark D and Blackhead, who donated 10 billion channel memberships on this live stream. And welcome to Patreon Chris. But thank you to everyone who sent support, and just thank you to everyone who watched. You guys are awesome. I'll probably be live Tuesday or Wednesday, but you never know, maybe tomorrow something will pop up. I heard a rumor we might be getting some snow Tuesday, so I might be oot and a boot live streaming then, or recording. But thank you so much. I'm going to maybe snap a few pictures of the CN Tower, go inside, grab a coffee, and use the facility, and then head home. Jeanette Morales, $7. Hi, Johnny and pals. Been lurking. Have my hands full with grandbabies. Hope everyone is well. Jeanette, throwing up a buzzer beater. Thank you so much, Jeanette. Hope you are enjoying your day with the grandbabies. And you'll have to make an appearance on this channel in 2024 to follow up your 2023 appearance. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay warm, stay safe. Oh, if I kept going, we could have hit 1,000 views. Oh well, or concurrent viewers. Thank you so much. And I will catch you on the next one. Yoink.